It says, 99% of people living in this earth suffer. Thwy are fined just for being poor. The rest, 1% thrive, subsidized for being rich. In this Republic Day, the question we ask isn't about politics. It's about a 2,500-year-old war of ideas in our very constitution. Ancient India faced this clash of governance first in recorded history. Around 800 BCE, the Janapadas tribal republics like Kuru, Vajji, Kashi, Panchala, Kosala and more are ruled by people's assembly. Power to the people. But it was vulnerable and weak to defend itself militaristically. Then came Chanakya, in 4th century BCE Bihar. His Arthashastra declared a king must be a lion. He rejected the tribal republic. One strong, central state, a monarchy, was the only path to justice. Tamil southern Indian epics echoed this same trend. In Silapathikaram, when King Nadunchejian fails his duty, the whole kingdom burns. The lesson? Without a central, just authority, society collapses. Meanwhile, same story in Western world in Athens at 508 BCE. Similar idea of democracy was there. The 99% of Romans rule absolutely. But the philosopher Plato saw it as mob rule. The tyranny of the majority. A path that leads to chaos. Rome at 509 BCE chose res publica. Not rule by all, but rule for the public good. Checks, balances, a senate. It created stability, but it protected the elite, and soon Rome's 1% thrived. So the ancient clash was set. Democracy, powerful, but prone to mob justice. Republic, stable, but prone to protecting the powerful. This is a classic clash in governing humans. On January 26, 1950, Dr. B.R. Ambedkar faced this exact clash. He knew majoritarian rule in a third world country like India's would be a disaster. He said, democracy in India is only a top dressing on an Indian soil which is essentially undemocratic. So he stood with republican values. Written constitutional law-based order. His genius was the synthesis. He took the people's power from Janapada to Athens, and he fused it with republican safeguards from Bharatvash to Pax Romana, fundamental rights, an independent judiciary, a supreme constitution. These are not just rules. They are weapons designed to protect the weak from the strong. Here lies the modern truth and irony of India. The 1% are those who understand Ambedkar's design, who know how to use these republican safeguards. And the 99% are those who celebrate Republic Day without knowing the power it gave them. The imbalance persists because the 1% navigate the system, while the 99% have forgotten they own it. The Republic is not a gift. It is a tool, and it's time the 99% learned how to use it. Happy Republic Day.